Hi, my name is Lorena. Up until last summer, I had been an asylum seeker all my life. When I was 3 years old, I escaped Cuba and moved to Spain. And that was the first time that I was detained. We actually were in jail for about a week before they let us go on asylum status in Spain. And then when I was 12 years old, my mom and I moved to the United States through the Mexican border, and we were detained again. We were in a cell for about a little bit over 24 hours, and then they let us go after they finally realized that, we were Cuban, our passports were not fake, as they claimed over and over that they were. And then after that, I had the privilege to come to the United States. I kind of laid low when I was in the US, with my green card and my Cuban asylum status, just because if you step out of line, you just will not get your citizenship, will not get your green card. And then last summer, I had the privilege of becoming an American citizen, and that's when I really realized that I wasn't in danger anymore. I wasn't gonna be deported anymore. I wasn't gonna, be denied my rights and sent back to Cuba. And I kind of realized the importance of advocacy work and really standing up for people that cannot stand up for themselves. Because I feel like in a lot of activist movements, people are like, you need to get out there and go to protests and fight for your rights, but some people literally cannot do that. If they go out there, they will be sent to jail, they will be deported. And that's why I think that it's so important for people that are former, immigrants, but that are citizens or citizens of the US that are allies to the cause and that really care about those people to stand up and actually do something and fight for the cause, because we're here, they can't take us away. And we have to fight for that. Right now, in my university, I'm part of a organization called Dreamers on Grounds, and we advocate for the rights of undocumented and documented students. We have a very, very low number, way lower than it should be, because it's not a safe space for Dreamers and it's not a safe space for undocumented students. And we're currently trying to fight against that. But I think it's really hard in a system that doesn't understand that the reason why our undocumented population is so high is because our legal system is so screwed up. It takes years from someone to be able to legally enter the United States on a visa. And studies actually show that if we increase the number of H-2A and H-2B visas, which are visas for workers in areas that we need them to be in the economy, that the percentage of undocumented workers in the United States drastically decreases. So it's something that is interconnected, and the government keeps saying that these people are here and they're stealing our jobs, and that's not the case. They're actually stealing crucial parts of our economy. There have been states where companies have just only hired Americans, and they don't have their jobs are not filling up because Americans don't want to do those jobs. So undocumented workers and undocumented students and documented workers and documented students are crucial to the American economy. And this rhetoric of, them being illegal and them being criminals is just so far off from the truth that it's kind of disgusting to think that, our current administration the president is a direct descendant from immigrants. His wife is an immigrant. She has an accent like me, and they're constantly criticizing people that speak like us and that are coming to this country for an opportunity. So I think that's why it's kind of a moral duty for American citizens and for former, green card holders to stand up to the injustices and to really fight for people and fight for the things that are right. But it was awful to think that, we were expecting this country to be kind of this safe haven. We're here, we made it, we're in the land of opportunity. And the first impression that we had was this angry white dude screaming at us and essentially just not making us feel welcome. And that for me was terrifying. After that, in Spain, the police is actually really nice. I know it's a weird concept in the US, but in Spain, the police is super welcoming and they are actually there to protect you and to help you. But after that experience in the United States, I was just kind of afraid. because I was like, if I go up to them, like, will they think my documents are fake? Like, will they think that I'm not here for the right reasons? And obviously, like, I have the privilege to look the way that I look, and to a certain extent white pass, but the second that I start speaking, that goes away. So it was very scary, especially as a 12-year-old. I was in that facility for a little bit over 24 hours, and there weren't that many people there by the time that we were coming. But I cannot, it's kind of hard to imagine how horrible the conditions are right now in the border, because like I lived that. I was in those facilities, I saw those agents, and it was horrible. And there were a few people there. I can't imagine everything that is going on right now. And you know, I really want to study law. I want to fight for those people that are going through what I'm going, and to learn about all the things that's going on, and to learn that the UN is not stepping in. No one is stepping in. It's like such a huge, like, gross violation of everything that humanity has ever fought for. That is honestly like disgusting to think that a country of immigrants is letting their immigrants do that.